Good morning, my lovelies, and welcome to a very misty, a very damp, slightly nippy, a little bit breezy Wednesday morning. I hope you're all well. Oh yes, it's one of those mornings. It's a nice sort of crisp morning, bit of mist knocking about. It's quite what's the word I'm looking for? Atmospheric. Yes. Anyway, I thought I'd pop on today and we'll have a little chat and a wave goodbye to November, because yeah, November's gone now and we're in the last month of 2024. Ooh. So what happens during the magical month of November? Well, apart from the weather being a bit strange, we had Storm Bert. Now, although here in Tamworth we didn't cop it as bad as some of the other places in the UK did, it still caused some damage. It still brought some trees down, and it was quite windy, but more wet than anything. I've never known so much rain, to the point where the River Tame and the River Anchor in the town centre actually burst its banks. Yeah, so we had about 2 days of Storm Bert. It rained really badly on the Saturday, and then on the Sunday we got the wind. We've also had snow in November. I haven't seen snow in November for years. So yeah, we've had a bit of snow in November. Bear with, lovelies. What will we say? Oh yeah, snow. I haven't seen snow in November for years. In fact, we very rarely get it in December. More sort of January, February time, if at all. So yeah, we had snow. Not overly madness. No, it wasn't, you know, it wasn't deep and crisp and even, let's put it that way. It was a dusting, and by the lunchtime it had gone. So we went from having a storm to snow, -1, -2, -3 conditions, flipping freezing, to let's get up to 11, 12, 13 degrees the week after, and let's be warm. Talk about confusement. Very confused indeed. Yeah, we just don't get the winters like we used to. We ended October with Sarwin, my favourite Sabbath. But we then kicked off November with All Souls Day, or the Day of the Dead as it is known. The time for us to sort of give thanks to our ancestors that have passed over, pay them a visit, leave them offerings. It's yeah, it's a good time. So we've sort of muddled through. We had a new moon, sort of the beginning of the month, and then towards the end of the month we had a beautiful full moon. Now, I might get this wrong because my memory's shocking, but I think it was either a hunter's moon or a beaver moon. If I remember, I'll try and put it in the screen somewhere in the bottom if I remember. But yeah, this way, come on. But yeah, we had a beautiful full moon, stunning, and it was so nice because on the nights that we had a clear night and it was starting to freeze, she looked so, what's the word I'm looking for, crisp, very, very crisp, and very very bright and shiny. Yes. But other than that, nothing really happened in November. For myself, it's busy at work because we've got we're in peak, so we've got Christmas pick to deal with, so that means extra bodies on the floor, more people to clean up after. I'm becoming more and more of Simon's carer now, well, hubby's carer, because even though he had his pacemaker fitted with a defib, it will never cure it. It'll stop his heart racing or slowing down, but he will never be cured, and he does struggle daily with his condition. So we just sort of take each day as it comes, and each problem that gets chucked at us, and we deal with it, because that's the only way we can deal with it. No point making plans, because it doesn't work like that. The other thing is, and I shouldn't laugh because I do really feel sorry for a friend of mine, went away towards the end of last month, took a mum to a holiday park somewhere, and the last night she fell over a curb in the dark and shattered her wrist. So about 3 weeks ago she had to go and have an operation, and she had to have it plated, pinned and wired. So we go out on Thursdays, you know, we have something to eat and something to drink, and my poor friend, I've had to cut her meals up for her because she just can't do it because her hand's in plaster. And we do laugh about it, oh how we laugh, but it's not funny. So yeah, but that's my November. It's been a time of putting everybody first and making sure everybody else is okay, and taking them to appointments, and you know, cutting the food up for them and things. But that's been my November. It's December now, and again, December's excuse me, a favourite month of mine. Why? Because it's Yule. I do love me a bit of Yule. So my Christmas tree is up, and my altar's up, and I'm starting to get together with the Christmas shopping and the food shopping, and it's all a bit crazy, but that's Yule for you. So let's give November a wave goodbye as she goes and spends the next 11 months with the other months of the year on holiday, and we'll look forward to having a lovely December. So we're going to finish our walk off, and then I've got to go and take hubby for an appointment. So do look after yourselves, lovelies. Remember, if you're struggling, please reach out, because there's always somebody there that will help you. Be kind, look after one another, and if nothing else in this world, please be kind, because you don't know what that other person's going through that stood next to you. And from me and Woo Woo Wiggle Bum, woo, we are sending you all much love and many blessings.